Okay, round 2 against Mr. Royal here. I lost the die roll, so I'm on the draw. And I'm keeping this hand just because there's a Boros strong on it, mainly. Like, I don't have a 1-drop, so I'm not going to be... I mean, I'm still going to be aggressive. I'm just not going to be as fast as I usually am. But the Boros Charm does give me some resiliency to Wrath. Looks like Royal is playing... I'm not going to make a judgment right now. I was going to say Jund, but that's a basic forest, so I'm not going to make too many. If I had to bet, I'd bet he was playing Jund. Just like black, red, green, mid-rangey control kind of thing. But I actually don't have a name for this color combination. I assume he's going to edict me this turn. I can't remember what the edict is called, I just know it exists. I think that's the only instant that I can see him leaving a mana untapped for. And playing the Haster because I want to get into damage this turn. Like, I have no idea what he's playing, so I don't know if Firefish Striker is better or not, so I'd rather be more aggressive. He could play also the, what's it called? I have no idea. The Go for the Throat that only hits monocolored creatures. That's another reason to not play Firefish Striker, to either play this or Sunhome Guildmage. Abrupt Decay, okay. I can't play around Abrupt Decay, so there's no use even trying. Okay, so he just gained some life. I'm gonna go ahead and play Firefish Striker and a Cackler. The Striker over the Guildmage because I want to keep open Boros Charm. And the Guildmage, like, Striker also stops this guy from blocking, which unfortunately doesn't work with Keyrune. But I can give whatever he blocks with Keyrune double strike to kill his Keyrune. I think that's the only way I'll be able to kill his Keyrune. Because I don't really have an instant speed burn or anything. My removal is like Trader's Instinct and Madcap skills, I guess. Gate Creeper Vine. So he goes and gets a forest here. Or swamp. Okay, so he can't activate Keyrune. I mean, he can, he just can't block with it if he does. So what 3-mana card is there that makes my guys worse? I'm just going to attack here and make his Vine unable to block. Because trading a Striker for his Deathrite Shaman is fine because Deathrite Shaman will gain him a lot of life over time. Also, blocking the Great Creeper Vine, it's just a body, like it doesn't do anything. Whereas Deathrite Shaman can make me lose life. Somehow, if he gets land in the graveyard, he can make mana, but mostly he gains life from it. So I don't want him to have that capability, so I'm just trying to remove it. I'm putting him in a situation where, like, if I made this unable to block, he would for sure 100% block the Gate Creeper Vine, because it's its job. But Deathrite Shaman's job is not to block. So either takes damage or blocks the Shaman, and he chose damage. Or maybe he's gonna removal spell one of my guys. What's this one? Destroy target life. Okay, so I'm just gonna Boros Charm to get rid of that effect. This counters his spell, and he still loses 1 life from the charm. The Devour in Shadow mode. Since I doubt he plays Wrath. Unless he's extremely crazy and just has a Zorius Guildgate in there somewhere. And I'll go ahead and play my Guildmage. Oh wow, Okay, so apparently Boros Charm applies to permanents that I play after I resolve it. That's good to know. I wasn't aware it worked like that. He also missed 2 points of damage. He could have tapped his key rune and left his black open to Deathrite Shaman his Abundant Growth or his Charm. Probably not too relevant, but it could come back to bite him. What do I do here? I think I just grab his Deathrite Shaman and attack with it. Actually, I don't really need to do that. I can just mic a creature or pump all my creatures and leave the Trader's Instinct in case he plays something or like stabilizes. So I'll run the same gambit. He can block the key rune now, but since my guild mage is active, it won't actually have that much of an effect. I am going to get the Deathrite Shaman this turn though, because I don't want him to block my Firefish Striker with the Shaman and then the guild mage with the key rune. This gives him a free block with Gatecreep Revine, but he's still taking at least 6 damage here. Let's say at least 3, since he could technically removal spell one of my creatures. Okay, so he's gonna kill this somehow. Another Orzhov Charm, maybe? Green? I don't know, it's green. Is he gonna Giant Growth his key rune? Abrupt Decay, probably. So he just floated a green? Is that what just happened? Oh, okay, I see. No, I still don't see. He just floated a green mana for no reason. Okay. Okay, so he's down to 3 life. Don't think it'll be very hard to win from here since he has 3 cards in hand and only 5 mana available to him. So we can gain 2 life and go to 5, and then I have 4 power on the board with that Trader's Instinct in my hand. Like, what does he play here? He can't play Angel of Serenity. I'm not familiar enough with the cards with Gatecrash. I guess he could play the 5-drop spell that makes 2 knights. This still puts him dead on board. Okay, so I'll Trader's Instinct his Deathrite Shaman to play a removal spell. I mean, also to kill him, I guess, since he could just gain 2 life here. Yep. So I'm playing against black, white, green, some form of creatures. So the Skullcracks are pretty bad, since they only get Deathrite Shaman that I saw. I'm gonna take out a Spark. I'm gonna take out both Spark Troopers. They're not very good against Orzhov Charm. They're fine against Abrupt Decay, but I think Madcap skills would be better, and so Firefish Striker. Firefish Striker was very good that game. I could probably ward in some Mizzy Mortars. I'm not sure. I have no idea what black, white, green is even trying to do. What did he gain from the set? Just Orzhov cards? So he could have... I'm trying to think of good Orzhov cards and I can't think of any. So I guess there aren't any. The only one I can think of is the one that's Debtor's Nail, the like spell that returns all converted mana cost X from your graveyard to play. That's the only Boros card I can think of. Though he does have a lot of removal, maybe Madcap Skills isn't that ideal. Okay, I'll just board in the Firefish Striker. And let's take out the Madcap Skills from Mizzy Mortars. I really want to board in the Symbol Legion. I don't know if it's good in this matchup, but it's really sweet. What are Orzhov Charms modes? I completely forget. I don't think it destroys enchantments. I think it just gets a creature back from your graveyard and kills a small thing, and then does something irrelevant. return target creature you control to your hand, and all ores attached to it. So yeah, might as well. I'm a madman. I like a symbol of Legion. I don't know why. This card's just kind of fun. You just keep getting tokens into play every single turn. Oh, I still have another Madcap Skills in my deck. Okay, I'll board in the other. Oh, no, I took out a Ash Zealot by mistake. I definitely don't want to board out Ash Zealot. So 2 Mizium Mortars, 4 Fire Fist, 4 Ash, and a Symbol of Legion. I'll try Madcap Skills next game if he... I mean, he's definitely going to board in removal against me. And he's black, so it's going to be all spot removal, so I can't see an aura being that great. I thought I hit submit. Is it my opponent just slow? Yeah. Maybe he's watching the Pro Tour. When I last checked the Pro Tour, Martel had just evened up the score against Frolik. Maybe he's taking the sideboard time to watch the Pro Tour. We're in the semifinals currently. This hand's fine. Not the best, not the worst. I really like having Boros Charm in my openers. I play Foundry Citizen first over Cackler just because it's better in the early game. Like, playing Cackler first, you don't really have time to play Denizen and be more than a 1-1, whereas Cackler will always be a 2-2. I played Shred Freak or Ashlet because I have no idea why. I guess Ashlet's a little harder to calculate combat math because it has first strike. If you just play it and then attack, they have to reassess their battle plan. Let's go with that reasoning. It's sound enough. So drawing a mountain here would be very good because then my Denizen would go up to a 3-1, and I'd be attacking for a bunch of damage. 7, I think. 4 plus 3, 7. I really like the art on this land. I might have to... I don't have any of the... Well, I have some of the... I have Foundries and Watery Graves, but the other ones I don't have the old arts for, so I might just like buy these Godless Shrines. I really like the art on this one. The old one's okay, but I really like the stained glass on this one. What are the other ones? Breeding Pool. I hate the new art on Breeding Pool. And what's the other guild? Gruul, Stomping Ground. Yeah, the Stomping Ground arts for the new set's not that great either. Grove of the Guardian. Wow, I haven't seen that card in a very long time. So that's just the nuts right now. Okay, so he's bringing in a bunch of Centaur healers. I'm gonna have to bring in some variations of Madcap skills because I think just getting in damage right now would be more than fine. I'm gonna play the Guild Mage since I'm not attacking this turn. Drawing a land for a Reckoner would have been good. Abrupt Decay my Guild Mage and have 0 other plays. I wish Boros Charm could hit creatures sometime, but then it'd probably be too good. Probably as in, like, it's already too good. But I guess Boros needed some love. Boros Charm is not a Gruul Charm by any stretch of the imagination. So I'm just trying to kind of stall until I can draw another land. Then I can attack with Shred Freak. So with the Guild Mage out, I can trade the Shred Freak for his healer if he blocks it. But since I'm not drawing a land, that's not happening. Like, I could have attacked the Shred Freak into the healer, but then I'd have to use a Boros Charm to just get rid of a healer. And since it does more than that, I don't really want to. Some 5-drop. What 5-drop does he have? Opposite up. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I don't know why he exiled it there. I mean, that if he just left it in the battlefield, I could have attacked. My only sorcery speed removal is Mizzium Mortars, which doesn't kill it. He's probably not going to block. Okay, I will spend my turn utilizing this Sunhome Guildmage. And this forces him to keep opposite on the board, I think. I can't see him trying to race me. Maybe he can. You know, maybe he can. I'll give it to him. I'm not going to block with that. Not this turn. I'll block with a Cackler or something. Gideon? So he's trying to kill me. I could go Ash Zealot, attack. Block with Foundry Seek Denizen. Hope he doesn't have any removal. This is what I want to do. This is a 7-power creature. That's why I block this. I'll take lethal from the troll. Okay, so I'm only gonna block. I'm only gonna attack with these two. And I'll leave the Guildmage back. This card's an annoying creature. Like, that's all it is, though. It's not really a Planeswalker. It's just a hard to deal with creature. So he's like a mid-range Grove of the Guardian bug big creatures. So I should be able to win on the play. Go ahead and block this. I'm dead to the Obsidian next turn. So I guess I have to block both of them. Yeah, I don't think I can win this match, this game. I can win the match for sure. Okay, so let's reassess here. If these all mid-range threats, I don't want a Symbol of Legion, because actually, you know, Symbol of Legion would block all his random nonsense. I want the Mizzium Warriors because he boarded Centaur Healers to try and stop me. Maybe I just want Ball Lightning, just like the card Ball Lightning. Firefish Striker's not very good against Gideon. Though Gideon's just an attacker, it's just like a mono white burn spell. Not real sure what to do here. Trader's Instinct to get his Centaur Healer, but it doesn't get Obsidian or Gideon. It gets Obsidian if he keeps it in play. I think I'll take out the Trader's Instinct for Spark Troopers. That should buy me a little bit of time. And I don't think I need that much time to kill him. I'm just trying to be as aggressive as possible, so that's why I'm taking out Madcap skills and maybe I don't want Boros Charm. Boros Charm does so much damage though. Does 4 damage to target player. We'll just Gideon start at 4. He does start at 4. But I'm never going to be able to kill him with Boros Charm since he's the +1. So as far as I can tell, my opponent didn't sideboard last turn, last game. Like, he waited until time expired and didn't sideboard. So maybe he's going to do that again. You know, maybe he just doesn't have a sideboard. I'll pause until he... Okay, we're back, and he did not sideboard once again. So we're going to be on the play. We need to keep an aggressive hand to kill him with. Ash Zealot into Reckoner is aggressive enough. I don't need a 1-drop. Especially not on the play. I mean, 1-drops are nice, don't get me wrong, but if all he has is Centaur Healer until he gets Obsidian or Gideon doesn't block well, or actually at all. So I just have to worry about not dying. I should be able to race his Gideon if he's on the Centaur Healer Gideon plan. Hopefully I'll draw Mizzy Mortars or I think that's all I can draw to kill that thing. Or just like, I already have the Guild Mage, so not overly concerned. The planes kind of sucks since I already have a Guild Gate, but what are you gonna do? I thought about playing Guild Mage for a second there. I'm not quite sure why. I need to attack him as fast as possible. And I'm going to play Reckoner next turn. So I just end up losing damage that way. Okay, so he's going to kill my Ash Zealot, I assume? Or Gate Creeper, fine. Sure. So he took 2 damage to play Great Creeper Vine, which is going to block 2 damage. So it's like he just land granted there. If he blocks Ash Zealot. But since my deck is comprised of a majority 2 power creatures, I'm pretty sure he would block it here. Like, I have a Reckoner in hand, but it's just as likely I play 2-drop and then a Sacred Foundry. It's probably less likely since I have more 2-drops than I do Boros Reckoners. Okay, he didn't block. I'll just Reckon, and then next turn Guild Mage Charm. So he's a healer. It's not the end of the world, kind of annoying. I shouldn't have, that was bad. I shouldn't have cast the Guild Mage pre-combat. I should have just attacked first. And then if he blocked, give this first strike, and then played the Denizen and leave up Boros Charm. Whereas now if I attack and he blocks, I'll give it first strike and I won't have Boros Charm open, and then I'll just play the Denizen. Whereas I'd much rather have the Boros Charm open. Okay, he's just gonna block the Gate Rewind. That's fine. Yeah, that was a mistake. I like this card's art. Another healer. It's kind of annoying. I'll just try to get rid of his team. He can attack me for 6 back. Okay, I didn't see this play because I'm very bad at combat. So I can take out a healer and then deal him 4, and then play my Denizen. Like, he has no tricks, he's no mana, so I'm actually just trading Ash Zealot for a healer. It's not a good trade, but I made it, so I'm gonna have to deal with it. One thing I like about Guild Mage is it makes all your Foundry Denizens better, because like right now Foundry Denizen's not very good, but it'll at least be a 2-1 when I activate the Guild Mage, which is good enough. 2-1s are much better than 1-1s. Come on, this guy needs to hurry up. I understand the Pro Tour is going on, but to be fair, I'd be watching the Pro Tour if I wasn't recording. Though I don't usually play that slowly when I'm multitasking. Maybe he's also washing the dishes. I've played Magic Online dailies while I've washed the dishes before. That actually is much slower. Because you have to, like, dry off your hands every time you want to go back for the mouse. I guess he's just, like, stalling until he can get more... I don't know what he's looking for. He has a bunch of cards in hand. Maybe he's just playing another Centaur Healer. Or Keyrune. Keyrune's very annoying. Deathrite Shaman. Attack with Reckoner. Blocks with the Gate Grouper Vine. I kind of want to wait on Spark Trooper until I can Boros Charm it. That's a little greedy, but... Maybe I just like play 2 creatures with the Foundry Denizen. And then to make it a 3-1, then attack with this and this. That way it can kill a healer and he takes an extra damage this turn. It seems a little better than my other options. Like, I'm not going to attack with the Guild Mage this turn. Okay, he's just trading for the Denizen. Which is what I figured would happen. I didn't think he'd block my first striker. Obsidian would be pretty bad for me. Yeah, it sucks. Hopefully he blinks it. Yeah, that was a pipe dream. So I drew a tapped land. It's much worse than an untapped land. I can actually kill his Obsidian if he blocks my Reckoner, because I'll just make my guys indestructible. Then I'll do 3 damage, and I'll do 3 damage back to it, or 5 damage to it. Can't really attack with anything else, so I guess I'll just attack with Reckoner. End of turn, I'll make a soldier token. I could do the Spark Trooper thing, but I still want to leave open Boros Charm for as long as I can. It probably would have been a good turn to Spark Trooper too. Maybe making 1/1s is just good enough. The reason I don't think Skullcrack is good against him is because even though he has a little bit of life gain, it's all in increments of 2, and it's just not feasible to play a 3, a Lava Spike in order to stop one of it. It's like just playing a Lava Axe once, and it's not good enough. Not good enough by a long shot. So if he attacks here, I just take 5. Plays a Gideon here, it'd be really large. Okay. Vraska's not going to do much if he -3s it, because I'll just Boros Charm. And he's doing it pre-combat, so now he can't even attack with Obsidian. And now I just block for free. Oh, I don't know why I did that untapped. I thought I still had Boros Charm, and my plan was to Spark Trooper him. But that's not going to work anymore. So, I mean, I guess I'm going to Spark Trooper now because he only has 2 mana untapped and none of it's black. Let's see what my options are. If I attack him with all my creatures, he blocks probably a Guild Mage, probably the Reckoner, and doesn't block here. And then takes, what's this, 4 times 2 is 8. Goes to 6, and then gains 2, puts him at 8. And then he can blink Obstinate. Okay, so that's probably not feasible. If I play a Spark Trooper and attack with everyone, I can't attack with everyone because he'll just block here. Then he doesn't have good blocks. So he can kill a Guild Mage, but really won't be able to do anything to that. Maybe I just want to kill Vraska. I doubt he'll block Spark Trooper with Obstinate. So if I just kill Vraska here and attack with my Reckoner, I would trade Spark Trooper for Vraska and Reckoner for Obstinate, and that leaves him with Key Rune, Deathray Shaman, Gatecrew Revine. Okay, that's fine. And I lost 2 life for no reason. Because I wanted to double strike my Spark Trooper. The only way he can save Vraska is if he blocks Obstinate. And that's not going to happen. I strongly doubt that's going to happen. This is attacking at Vraska, and this is attacking at him. Because I don't mind trading Reckoner for Obstinate. Hopefully he doesn't have another one in hand. If he does, if he blocks it, he pretty much does. But since he blocked last turn, like, he obviously didn't play around Boros Charm because he did the whole pre-combat Vraska thing to kill my Reckoner, so I don't think he was playing around Boros Charm last turn by not blocking this. I think he just didn't want to get rid of his Obstinate. So attacking here lets him make the same trade. He could save Vraska if he blocks Obstinate. That's perfectly fine. So now I'm up at 22, and he doesn't have a Vraska. And I'm out of cards. Completely out of cards. Just relying completely on these some home guild mages. Unfortunately, I wish Mizium Mortars would work on creatures I control so I could hit Boros Reckoners with it. I've wished that multiple times, actually. Not enough to play like Annihilating Fire, but enough. 2 Centaur Healers. If I draw Mizium Mortars, I get to wipe his board. Or I could draw Plains. It's not as good. So if I attack with this, he double blocks, and I kill one of them. I kill both of them, actually. If I attack with Guildmage, Cackler, Guildmage, or Guildmage, Cackler, Reckoner, he can block my Guildmage and kill his Centaur Herald. He can block my Cackler. That kills his Centaur Herald. Okay, now I'm trying to decide if I want to make a Soldier token. The Soldier token's not going to attack, so I don't see a reason to make it. He still has Obsidian that I have to worry about, but since I can't really interact with Obsidian, I'm just going to block with Soldier tokens. And come back. He goes back to 18. Or 20. Gosh, he's a lot of incremental life gain. Why is he trying to beat down so much? Is there another Centaur healer? A Gideon? So I'll take 3 and I'll block his Obsidian with my Centaur, or my Soldier token. So take 6, go to 9, 7 when Obza comes back into play. He just doesn't have anything else. What does Shred Freak do here? Nothing really. It's another attacker. Okay. I'm just gonna leave Boros Reckoner to block, since I think it does that better than attack now. I can just attack with my 2/2s. Are we the last match to finish? This is taking forever. No? Okay. Maybe I'm probably just impatient. But it feels like every time I play a spell, it's just taking 30 seconds to resolve. Which is absurd for non-blue deck. I don't even know if I should attack with this many creatures. I actually think probably attacking with that many creatures is wrong. I could just leave back Shred Freak or something. I have to kill him eventually. It's actually just really hard too with the Deathlord Shaman. Drawing the Mizium Mortars when I wanted to would have been absurd. Yep, I'm dead. Since I make a token and block his guy and I take 7. I mean, I'm dead to Obzot triggers too, since I don't think I can deal 18 damage in a single turn. Yeah. Well, oh well. I'm dead. So, I'll be back for next round. Let's see what he's playing, I guess. It's just activating Keyrune. Like 100% sure I'm dead, and I can't think of a way, even if he messes up, for me to come back. Okay. Yeah, be back for next round.